Hello children, today we are going to start our first chapter, The Rise of Nationalism in Europe. First, what is the meaning of nationalism? The meaning of the nationalism, feeling towards the nation is called the nationalism. The rise of nationalism in Europe, it is belief system which instills a sense of common identity among the member of nation. Different regions in Europe were ruled by the various multinational dynastic empires. So these were monarchies which enjoyed absolute power over their subjects. The rise of nationalism in Europe chapter begins with one painting. In 1848, Frederic Choriot, a French artist, prepared a series of four prints visualizing his dream of a world made up of democratic and social republic, as he called them. Artist of that time, the French Revolution personified liberty as a female figure. According to Choriot's utopian vision, the people of the world are grouped as distinct nations identified through their flag and national costume. Children, this chapter will deal with many of issues visualized by Choriot because during the 19th century, nationalism emerged as a force which brought about a sweeping changes in the political and mental world of Europe. The end of result of these changes was the emergence of nation-state in the place of multinational dynastic empires of Europe. A modern state in which a centralized power exercised sovereign control over clearly defined territory had been developing over a long period of time in Europe. This chapter will look at diverse processes through which the nation states and nationalism came into being in 19th century in Europe. The French Revolution and the idea of nation. We all know that we studied in class 9 the French Revolution. The first clear expression of nationalism came with the French Revolution in 1789. The political and constitutional changes that came in the wake of French Revolution lead to transfer of sovereignty from the monarchy to a body of French citizens. The sum of steps taken by the French revolutionaries to create a sense of collective identity amongst the French people. And the ideas are the ideas of la patrie and les citoyens. The meaning of la patrie, this is the fatherland, and the les citoyens means the citizen. The second change, the new French flag. That means the new tricolor of flag introduced on the place of royal flag. The third, the State General was elected and renamed National Assembly. The new hymns and composed and oaths taken. The new system of administration was introduced, like a one centralized administration system was introduced. Internal customs duties and dues were abolished. The uniform system of weight and measures were introduced. And very common, the French become a common language. Completely, it shows that the people live in a democratic country. The revolutionaries further declared that it was the mission and the destiny of French nation to liberate the people of Europe from despotism. Students and other members of educated middle classes began to setting up Jacobin club. Their activity and campaign prepared the way from the French army, which moved into Holland, Belgium, Switzerland, and much of Italy in the 1790s. The French armies began to carry the idea of nationalism abroad. Through a return of monarchy, the Napoleon had no doubt destroyed democracy in France. But in the administrative field, he had incorporated revolutionary principles in order to make the whole system more rational and efficient. The he gained absolute power by becoming the first consul and ruled France till 1815. He introduced the civil code as well as it is known as a Napoleonic code. Under this Napoleonic code, he established different things which followed by the all French citizens. The first, he did away with all privileges based on birth, established equality before the law, and secured the right to property. Napoleon Napoleon changed the laws of social and administration. Some social and administrative reforms introduced by Napoleon are: he simplified the administrative measures, abolished feudal system, freed peasants from serfdom and manorial dues, guild restrictions were removed, transport and communication system were improved. We know that the businessman and small scale producers of goods in particular began to realize that uniform laws, standardized weight and measures, and a common national currency would facilitate the movement and exchange of goods and capital from one region to another. It became clear that the new administrative arrangement did not go hand in hand with the political freedom. That the Napoleon change brought changes, different changes in the French society, like took away the old political freedoms. Suddenly he increased the taxes, he imposed the censorship, forced people to join French army. Then we have to complete this first section. Thank you, and we will meet again with our new section of this chapter. Thank you so much.